Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Sean Dexter and I welcome you to this Mango tutorial on how to set up the MangoRibbon. Now this is going to be the first video in a multi-part series where we'll be discussing various aspects of the MangoRibbon. In this video, we will be focusing on a straightforward introduction and setup of the MangoRibbon. Essentially, we will be discussing why the MangoRibbon will be useful for you, why it was created, and how you can go about setting it up to serve your specific needs. But before we go any further, I do want to remind you all that the MangoRibbon is completely free. Simply use the link in the description down below and you will get access to the MangoRibbon. Alright, so why was the MangoRibbon created? Essentially, it was created to be a convenience indicator. That's its biggest value proposition, guys. Convenience. And how does it do it? It does it by packaging the major indicators that we use over here at the Mango community, that we use to be successful traders, into one nice, neat indicator. And this also solves another problem. For instance, if you are a free user of TradingView, you will have noticed that you cannot have more than around 3 or 5 indicators up at the same time. TradingView has a limitation on the free users. This solves that problem. With the MangoRibbon, you can have multiple exponential moving averages up, multiple moving averages up, and also have the Ichimoku up, and it will all be counted as only one indicator by TradingView. So essentially, you can have up to this is a combination of 6 indicators, guys, combined into one package, one neat package where you can on the fly change the settings without any stress. Do it the easy way, do it the breezy way, doing it the Mango way, right? So instead of having multiple indicators over here where you'll have to go into each one of them to change your settings, all you'll have to do is change the settings within the MangoRibbon with one simple click. All right. So now let's go ahead and talk about the components of the MangoRibbon. You'll go ahead and click the settings button right over here next to the MangoRibbon label on your indicator menu, and you will see a bunch of inputs show up, right? You'll have 4 EMA inputs, okay, 2 moving average inputs, and 1 tick box for show cloud, and 2 tick boxes for show EMAs and show EMAs. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory. If you are using the MangoRibbon for the first time, your show cloud is likely ticked off. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put on the settings that are here by default, and these are pretty much it. You have your show EMAs ticked on, your show EMAs ticked on, your show cloud is off. I had mine turned on because hey, I like to see my cloud. And under style, you'll probably have your EMA 4 showing up as well. By the way, this is the updated version of the MangoRibbon where I have added the option to include a 4th exponential moving average. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK just to show you guys what we're going to have by default on your first use of the MangoRibbon. As you can see, there's a lot going on over here, and this is because you essentially have almost all your inputs turned on by default, right? You have your moving averages, 2 of them, 4 exponential moving averages, as well as your Tenkin and Kijun. Now, this is where the versatility of the MangoRibbon comes into play. Let's say I don't want to see any of my exponential moving averages. All I have to do is click on my MangoRibbon gear icon over here, the settings icon, and I can simply go into my inputs tab and click off show EMAs, right? And you can see that, hey, all my exponential moving averages disappeared, and all I can see now are my 2 moving averages and my Tenkin and my Kijun that are components of my Ichimoku. Now at this point, some of you might be thinking, wait a minute, Sean, what is an exponential moving average? And what's the difference between an EMA and an MA? And what's this Tenkin and Kijun thing you're talking about? Don't worry about any of that for now. In the upcoming videos of the series, we'll be discussing the differences between exponential moving averages, and how to use them, etc. In this video, let's just focus on setting up the MangoRibbon and how to use its various combinations. So what have we done over here? Well, we have turned off the exponential moving averages, and all we're seeing are the moving averages, the Tenkin and the Kijun, right? But now let's say you want to switch around these moving averages. Over here you have your white moving average and your red moving average, right? But you may not know what exactly these moving averages are. To figure that out, all you have to do is click on your setting icon over here and look at these two numbers right over here. You have your MA1, which is your first moving average, and your MA2, which is your second moving average. MA1 is set to 10, all right? Now, you don't know which one of these two are actually your MA1 and your MA2, right? You know they're both on, but which color is which? To figure that out, just go on over to your style tab over here, look for your MA1 and it shows white. Okay, so now you know, okay, MA1 says it's a 10 moving average and it says that it's white. So now you know that your this white line over here on your chart is your 10 moving average. Similarly, you can do the same thing for your MA2, right? MA2 says 200. If you go on over to your style tab over here, you can see that it is your red moving average. And if you don't like it being red, you can go ahead and switch the color up. Let's say I want my MA2 to be green. Remember, MA2, guys, is your 200 moving average, right? You can figure it out by simply switching on over to your input tab right over here. And under style, you have just switched it from red to green, and on your chart, it's switched to green. So that's how you can manipulate or play around with the MangoRibbon settings to convert it to your style and your preferences. Okay, so what we did over here now was we switched off the exponential moving averages, we displayed only the moving averages and the Tenkin and Kijun, and we switch up the color from red to green. If you want to turn off the Tenkin and the Kijun as well, simply go on over to your settings, and under your style, you can turn off your Tenkin and your Kijun right over there. Now, we are showing both the moving averages, right? Let's say I want to show only one of the moving averages. I want to show only the green moving average that I just edited from red to green, right? All I have to do is untick MA1 under the style settings. So if you think about it, the style settings has its own display function as well, right? You don't need to rely on the input show cloud, show EMA, show MAs. These are put in here for convenience. If you untick show MA, they'll turn off all the moving averages. But if I want to turn off only a few of the moving averages or only a few of the exponential moving averages, I can come into my style tab and turn them off one by one, like we did for the moving average one right over here, the white moving average, the 10 moving average, right? Let's say I didn't want to see that, like we didn't want to see it right now. All I had to do was come on over to my style tab and untick it. For now, let's go ahead and tick it again. Okay, and we're going to switch back the Tenkin and the Kijun as well. And I now want to show you guys how you can display a very, very clean cloud setup with the MangoRibbon with just a few clicks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, hit the settings icon. In fact, you know what? Let's start with a messy setup again. Okay, we're going to show EMAs as well. We're going to, pretty much just start with this ribbon combo over here. What can we see? We can see the moving averages, 2 of them, 4 exponential moving averages, the Tenkin and the Kijun. Let's say I want to quickly have a very, very clean cloud setup, and I want to see what the IchimokuCloud is telling me. All I have to do is click on the MangoRibbon right over here. Okay, untick show EMAs, untick show moving averages, and then click on show cloud. Boom, right over there, guys, right over there. With just 2 clicks of the MangoRibbon, you are able to get a very clean setting or template of the IchimokuCloud using the MangoRibbon. Now, if I want to add the 21 exponential moving average, for example, on top of this, all I have to do is go onto my MangoRibbon, click show EMAs, click on style, and turn off every other EMA except for the 21. Okay, every other EMA except for the 21. And what do you know? Now I have a template that shows me my Tenkin, my Kijun, my cloud, and the 21. You're beginning to see how powerful this can be. Now on top of this, let's say I want to have my 10 simple moving average. Okay, Now you see how I'm building up a setup that is tailor-made for me. You may have a different setup, guys. This setup is more of what I like to look at when I am trading this market. I'm going to go ahead and click on settings, simply find the moving average I want over here, which is MA1. Click on show all my moving averages and untick the moving average I am not concerned with, okay? And that's MA2 that I'm not concerned with. I want MA1, and I can change the color. If you guys watch my daily videos, you guys know that I like my moving average, my 10 simple moving average, to be a red color. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right over there. And now there you go. I have my 21 exponential moving average, my simple moving average, and the IchimokuCloud showing as well. Okay, this is how you can build the exact setup that you want using only one indicator, using only the MangoRibbon. Now let's say I decide I really like the setup over here. I like the fact that I can see my entire Ichimoku setup along with one simple moving average over here, my 10 simple moving average, as well as one exponential moving average, my 21 exponential moving average. I really like this, and I don't want to lose this setup, and at the same time I don't want to keep adjusting my MangoRibbon settings back and forth. You can actually save this setup, guys. All you have to do is click on this icon over here called indicator templates. It will have a drop down that says save indicator template. Simply click on that and give it a name. Once you do that, you will have that icon show up right over here. So let's say you save it as, hey, A mango, like I've literally named them A mango, B mango, C mango, depending on what setup I really want. And then you click on this icon right over here and it will show up the way you saved it. It's as simple as that. Okay, so let's say you've gone ahead and saved this and you want to go ahead and play around with a new setting, okay? A pure exponential moving average setting, for example. Now, all we have to do is, again, click on the icon over here, the settings icon, go onto your inputs, turn off your MAs, because remember, all we want is a pure exponential moving average combo this time around. Turn off your cloud as well. Go on to style and you ask yourself, how many exponential moving averages do you want to see? If you want to see only 2, click on 2 of the exponential moving averages. Turn off your Tenkin and Kijun as well, and all you will see over here are 2 exponential moving averages. So just for example's sake, we'll go ahead and play around with this, okay? One of the exponential moving average combo that people tend to like is the golden cross, and that is the 55-200 or the 50-200 exponential golden cross. And we can go ahead and play around with that. We can change this to 200, okay? And the 55 is EMA2, so we need EMA1 and EMA2 turned on, okay? So we have EMA1 turned on and we have EMA2 turned on as well. Now we turned off EMA4. So EMA1 is what? Is at 200 and EMA2 is our 55. I like to look at my EMA, my 200 EMA as a purple, so I'll go ahead and switch that up to purple. And what do you know? We have our golden cross exponential template set up now. And again, if you do decide that you like this setup, you can simply go ahead and save this as a template again using the indicator templates option right over here. There'll be a drop down called save indicator template. Now, you might be wondering, Sean, what is this golden cross thing that you're talking about? Do not worry about it. I will be talking about moving averages, exponential moving averages, and how to actually trade them. If you guys do watch my daily videos, you guys probably have noticed that I haven't really referenced these golden crosses. I don't reference too many crossover strategies at all. I will discuss them in the upcoming videos in this series, but I will also be talking about how to use moving averages, exponential moving averages, the Tenkin and the Kijun in a more versatile and the proper way to be using them. So stay tuned for those videos. For now, let's do a quick recap on the MangoRibbon before we wrap this up. Remember guys, the MangoRibbon is a convenience indicator to make your life easy, to make your life stress-free, to make make your life breezy the Mango way, right? Over here we have a combination of the two exponential moving averages. Essentially on the MangoRibbon we have only two of the EMAs ticked on. We also have the show EMAs ticked on. Okay, we can pretty much do the exact opposite. We can turn off our EMAs and instead show our moving averages and have only two moving averages turned on. And even the moving averages have their own version of the golden cross, right? You can go ahead and turn them into a dark green and a dark purple, for example. So what I like to do is for my moving averages, I like to thicken them up, and my exponential moving averages, I have them as a more thinner line, right? Now again, that's just something I do. You don't have to do that. And we can switch up our two moving averages to 50 and 200. Now this is one of the more classical versions of the golden cross, where you're using a moving average combo instead of exponential. But hey, there you go, right? With the MangoRibbon you can have it in a jiffy. Similarly, we also showed you how you can simply turn off everything and only show your cloud and your Tenkin and Kijun right over here, and you will have your classical Ichimoku template. The MangoRibbon is extremely versatile. You can set it up according to the strategy that suits you best. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the future videos we'll be discussing the exponentials, the moving average, and various other components of the MangoRibbon in more detail, so stay tuned for those videos. Until then, my name is Sean Dexter. Hope you enjoyed this one. Remember, the MangoRibbon is completely free. You will find access to it in a link within the description down below. I will see you guys in the next video of this series. Bye.